It's not about what people think of you when you get the job. It's what people think about you once you leave. From doubters to believers to Premier League champions after 30 years to champions of Europe after 15-year drought, winning every trophy we could under Jurgen Klopp. Man, it's been a ride. Unfortunately, it's one that's ending. But we can only be happy about the times that we shared together with Jurgen Klopp instead of being sad that he's leaving. Man, crazy. Woke up this morning at 7:30. I don't know why I just randomly woke up and I was like, I'm going to go to the gym. And I look at my phone and I see that he's leaving. I see a lot of people. I've seen some people are upset at the timing of this. But honestly, I'm glad for it because we get to enjoy this moment now with Jurgen Klopp. We get to enjoy these last few months knowing that this is it for Jurgen Klopp. That after this season, he's going off and doing whatever he wants to do with his life, and he's earned that right because he's one of the best that Liverpool have ever seen. He's up there with the Bill Shankleys, Bob Paisleys, Sir Kenny's. There's not many like Jurgen Klopp, and we'll go into who I think should replace him here in a second, but let's take this time just to thank Jurgen Klopp for everything he's done for Liverpool, making us believe again, taking us to one of the biggest clubs in the world again, right where Liverpool belong. It's obviously a sad day, but I'm sure the players have already known about this, and the board had known about this since November. So, I mean, this isn't a surprise to many within the Liverpool organization, but it's a surprise to us fans, and I see a lot of fans getting angry. I don't think you should be angry. You should be, Jurgen Klopp has earned the right to announce his decision whenever he feels like. On the bright side, this gives us enough time to go out there and look for a replacement. And thankfully, he didn't do this last season. He could have easily left last season and just said, hey, you know what? I don't want to go through another rebuild. I'm already feeling burnt out, and rebuilding the club again would just end it for me. But he stuck through it, and he look at where we are now, fighting for 4 trophies on a season where he's feeling burnt out and where he feels like this is it. So I can only thank him for that. And yeah, man, it's just so crazy. I'm trying to put thoughts together, but it's tough. Like, what do you say about the man who's given you everything as a fan, as a football fan? The happiest days of my life have come from him at Liverpool, winning the Premier League title. Something that you knew could be possible, but it was always tough with Man City there, competing against an entire state. And here he is. He's done it. Premier League champions. Could go on to win a second Premier League title this season. Who knows what could happen, right? Anything's possible, especially now with the players all behind him and now the fans even more behind him in the team than what we already were, because we want this to be the best season it possibly could be. I think we go on and win a lot of trophies this season. I've always been saying that we're winning a quadruple this season, but I think it's even more amplified now because everyone's getting in behind on Jurgen Klopp and what could be this season. Honestly, it's just a sad day. I don't know what to do with myself today. I've almost cried going to the gym. I'm at the gym trying to, hit the arms, and I'm crying, like mid set. I'm just doing tricep pull downs with tears in my eyes. So it's been a crazy day, crazy morning for me because I'm an American. So I didn't get the news till 7 a.m. But hey, like I said, all we can do is just thank Jurgen Klopp for the time that he's done, for everything he's done for us. This is a sad day for the Premier League. You're losing one of the greatest to ever manage in it. Yes, he's not the most accomplished, but he's helped revolutionize the Premier League with Pep Guardiola. For a while, it was you had to win 15 straight games if you even wanted to have a chance of winning the Premier League. You had to have minimum 90 points, sometimes even 100, in order to win the Premier League. That was and part of Jurgen Klopp. Now, who do I think replaces Jurgen Klopp? As much as I would like an accomplished manager like a Carlo Ancelotti or Zinedine Zidane, someone of that caliber, that's not Liverpool. That's not who we are. We don't have very many accomplished players in our team. We don't have very many accomplished managers before they come in. Usually we take the route of someone who has to prove themselves, an underdog. And by that, I don't want a De Zerbi. As much as I rave on De Zerbi, I don't think that's it either. Because, yes, he plays a good brand of football, but can he compete with the biggest clubs? We don't know that yet. Brighton, yes, he's overachieving for Brighton standards, but is he competing for any trophies? Excuse me. Not that I'm aware of. They're not competing for the league. They're out of the Carabao Cup. I don't think they have a chance at the FA Cup. I don't think they have a chance in the Europa League. And you can already see he's having a struggle balancing Europa League and the Premier League and other competitions. So he's not someone I want. I saw someone say, Thomas Frank, disgusting. Get him out of here. All right. Shouldn't even be a thought. And I think this is the obvious answer. But I don't want to just go with the obvious answer because it's obvious and because that's what other people have been saying. But I've been watching a lot of Bayer Leverkusen lately because, I mean, they're such a great team. So I was like, I have to see this for myself. He has that passion. Yes, it's not to the standard of Jurgen Klopp, where Jurgen Klopp's running around and he's just full of this energy. Xabi Alonso does have a calm side to him, but you can see the passion exuding from him at times when Bayer Leverkusen come up with a 90-plus minute winner like they have at over the course of this season. It's there. It's there. He could come in and be the guy. Now, I worry that it's a bit too early because always coming in after someone as great as Jurgen Klopp, very rarely do you go from Bill Shankly to Bob Paisley. Usually it's a Sir Alex to a David Moyes. So, I mean, it could go one of two ways, honestly. I'm hoping that it goes from Bill Shankly to Bob Paisley. But I think it has to be that option. Now, there might be another option that I don't know of, that we don't know of, that Liverpool have been scouting for a while, because it seems like Liverpool have known for a little bit that, hey, Jurgen Klopp's going to be leaving this season. So they're probably doing their scouting, doing their research, see who best exemplifies Liverpool. And for me, it's someone who's not the most accomplished. It's someone who gives that passion. Yes, has a good tactical understanding, but loves what they do, are passionate about it. And it just shows and it goes out to all the other players. Someone who can get the most out of nothing. Carlo Ancelotti isn't that guy. He's more of a, hey, give me this and I can take you here. If this team is good enough to win trophies, I can take you to win those trophies. But with this squad, we're not a team that's, hey, this is a Champions League winning squad. This is a really good team that could win it, but you're going to have to get the most out of this squad in order to do something like that. I know it's kind of crazy with players like Alisson, Salah, VVD, Robertson, Trent, but that's what this squad is. That's what Liverpool's always been. It's been a really good team that's, been carried by the excellence of Jurgen Klopp. And we're going to need this team to be carried again by the excellence of someone else. It's not all right, this team's excellent, and the manager is just going to ride along for the journey because you have Man City right there. So you have to be one of the best managers to be able to compete with City. Now, why Jurgen Klopp is leaving, I think that could be because of, he said it, he's tired. And I think it's due to the owners. It's hard to compete with Man City when you have no budget. You have no wiggle room to mess up on transfers. You have to, overanalyze every single detail because it's like, man, if I mess up here, City are going to capitalize there. If I mess up here, City are there. So, I mean, you have to buy a Darwin Núñez and hope that he hits because you don't get a second chance. If Darwin Núñez doesn't pan out, he doesn't pan out. You're stuck. If Wataru Endo doesn't pan out, you're stuck. He has to work or you're done for. So, I mean, it's just, honestly, it's just really, really tough. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Jurgen Klopp, again, thank you so much. You made every Liverpool fan the happiest we could be over the last 9 years, doing unthinkable things, unimaginable things that we wouldn't have been able to do without you. So for that, thank you again, Jurgen. I love you and appreciate everything you've done for us. Sorry about the not uploading a lot lately, but I'm back. So thank you guys again so much. I hope you guys have a good one.